Ghana, a gem of the African continent, is a country rich in culture with some strange facts. From having only one natural lake to being home to the richest gold and diamond reserves in the world, to customs like Trozi slave practices that are abhorrent, or welcoming the new year with cries, let's explore the 20 weirdest and most interesting facts about the West African nation of Ghana together. Number 20. Trozi slave custom in Ghana. Trozi or shrine slavery is a practice of offering virgin girls to serve priests or chiefs in Ghana. It is a price paid by families for crimes like theft or murder. The locals believe that only by sacrificing a virgin girl from their family to the deities can their sins be cleansed, avoiding the punishment of mysterious curses. This practice is applied in at least 12 shrines in Ghana, with a total of about 10,000 victims of shrine slavery. While there are some variations in different places, all Trozi endure similar suffering. Some girls are offered to the shrine when they are as young as 2 years old, and by their first menstruation they become full-fledged shrine slaves with an official recognition ceremony. After this, the priest gains the right to have sexual relations with the victim whenever he desires. When a Trozi dies, the relatives have to handle the funeral and burial themselves, and in many cases they have to offer another virgin girl from their family to replace the deceased Trozi. Some shrine slave women in Ghanaian shrines are now in their 5th generation of Trosis, still silently serving and sacrificing their bodies to pay for some mistake or sin their family committed. Any Trosi attempting to escape faces the most brutal beatings of their life. What do you think about this bizarre custom in Ghana? Leave a comment to share your thoughts. Number 19. Ashanti tribe using gold on the body to attract a spouse. Located in southern Ghana, the Ashanti tribe is renowned for its wealth, which is prominently displayed through the chunks of gold adorning their bodies. For the Ashanti, marriage is of utmost importance. Therefore, men and women of this tribe seek spouses based on the amount of gold the other person wears on their body. The more gold one wears, the more it signifies that they have a huge fortune. This also means they are highly reliable and respected partners. Men in the Ashanti tribe can have multiple wives. However, divorce is almost unheard of. If a divorce does happen, both the groom's and bride's families have a responsibility to reconcile this relationship. The Ashanti believe this is a deed against the spiritual world and will try not to do anything that would upset the divine spirits, especially every time the tribal chief goes out for a stroll. It's a spectacle similar to ancient emperors traveling with a large entourage, attended by 70 wives and concubines. What do you think about the Ashanti tribe? Leave a comment to let me know your thoughts. Number 18. Gans are highly superstitious. Ghana has many strange and fascinating superstitions. For example, many Gans believe that you should never cut your fingernails at night. This is because spirits can use your fingernails overnight to perform malicious acts against you. Moreover, in Ghana, there is a town called Paga in northern Ghana, bordering Burkina Faso. In Paga, there is a sacred pond full of crocodiles. According to folklore, they hold the souls of the deceased residents of the town. It is often believed that if you spend a week sealed in a coffin, your luck will change. For example, you will become wealthy and extremely lucky when you come out. In Ghana, there is also a forest where many locals recount that it is the home of dwarves with their feet facing backward. If you go into the forest at night, the dwarves will kidnap you and keep you there for many months. What do you think about these beliefs in Ghana? Try commenting below about these strange truths. Number 17. Museum of Slavery and Freedom in Ghana. The Museum of Slavery and Freedom in Ghana will be built in Cape Coast, the former capital of Ghana and the earliest trading post of Europe in sub-Saharan Africa. This museum will also be the first museum in Africa dedicated to the preservation of documents, materials, explanations, and education about the transatlantic slave trade and the struggle for liberation from colonialism in African countries. Once completed, this $200 million project will be one of the most important cultural organizations and resources in Africa, supporting the eradication of all forms of modern slavery and human trafficking. World-renowned Ghanaian architect David Adjaye is the chief architect for this project. The museum is scheduled to open in 2026, so anyone traveling to Ghana can visit. Number 16. Accra is the second most expensive city in Africa. Accra, the capital of Ghana, is where the government headquarters are located and is also the center of all 16 regions of the country. Recently, the population of Accra has increased due to the demand for better living conditions and closer access to social, cultural, and employment opportunities that the city provides. Unfortunately, the influx of migrants to the capital has led to overwhelming socio-economic problems such as unemployment, housing shortages, inadequate healthcare, infrastructure pollution, and natural disasters, among others. In October 2021, in a survey by Numbeo, Accra was ranked as the second most expensive city in Africa, also having the highest real estate prices. The good news is that Accra's growth indicates an abundant labor force to continue the country's development. Number 15. Welcoming the New Year with cries. Ghana is a country full of peculiarities because, during the New Year, Ghanaians don't celebrate indoors. Instead, they stay in self-made houses constructed from palm leaves. Ghanaians believe that if a family encountered misfortune in the previous year, they must cry loudly on the first day of the year. Conversely, if they had good luck in the previous year, shouts of joy will be heard. When you come to Ghana for the New Year, you will find it quite noisy, with the predominant sounds being cries. This is because every family felt they experienced some misfortune in the past year, and moreover, crying is believed to bring more luck. Ghanaians still have New Year celebrations, but in some coastal areas of Ghana like Osu and Accra, playing music is not allowed. Ghanaians believe that playing music on New Year's Day will anger the sea goddess Mami Wata and lead to disasters. The music ban lasts until May, so consider traveling to Ghana during these days. On New Year's Day, Ghanaians eat fried rooster and a salad consisting of spinach, tuna, boiled eggs, onions, and tomatoes. It is strictly forbidden to use the left hand to shake hands or pass objects to others if you don't want to incur the wrath of Ghanaians. What do you think about Ghana's culture? Clearly, celebrating the New Year should be a joyful occasion, while this country is full of sadness during the New Year. It's quite ironic, isn't it? Number 14. The country with only one natural lake. Ghana has only one natural lake, Lake Bosumtwi. This lake was formed from a meteorite impact crater over 1 million years ago. Locals believe the lake to be sacred, as they think that when they die, their souls come here to bid farewell to the deity Aia. Located about 30 kilometers southeast of Kumasi, the capital of Ashanti, Lake Bosumtwi is a popular recreational area. There are around 30 villages near the crater lake with a total population of about 70,000 people. The most famous village where tourists often settle is Abono. Number 13. Ghana's enormous gold and diamond reserves. If you didn't know, Ghana is home to abundant gold and diamonds. It ranks second in Africa for gold reserves and fourth in the world for diamond reserves. Additionally, Ghana is rich in oil, iron ore, and rare manganese ore. In 2020 alone, Ghana produced 1,387 tons of gold, surpassing even South Africa. With its advantageous position and vast mineral reserves, Ghana easily trades gold at low prices. Gold is so abundant in Ghana that they say you can find gold in every river here. According to researchers, gold mines in Ghana have been operational for over 500 years, yet based on current mineral reserves, Ghanaians estimate they can mine for another 700 years. In 2016 alone, Ghana exported 2.39 billion USD worth of gold. According to the OEC, gold accounts for 49% of Ghana's total export revenue. Have you grasped the immense scale of Ghana's gold exports? Number 12. Home to the world's largest artificial lake. Due to the absence of natural lakes, Ghana resorts to artificial lakes to support its population. The country boasts the world's largest artificial lake, Lake Volta, spanning over 320 square miles, nearly 830 square kilometers. Lake Volta, the world's largest artificial lake, was formed by the Akasambo Dam on the Volta River, which became operational in 1966. It powers a massive hydroelectric plant. The dam was built near a large valley. Behind it, water is stored in the valley of the main river and its tributaries, forming a vast reservoir of 8,484 square kilometers, with a lake circumference of 7,250 kilometers. Lake Volta is quite shallow, and in some places, you can even see submerged forests. The total water volume here is 148 cubic kilometers. Number 11. The birthplace of artistic coffins. If you've been to Ghana, you might encounter elaborate wood-carved sculptures of fish or giant airplanes being carried along small streets by some men. You might be surprised to learn that these intricately carved works are not just artworks but coffins. Ghanaians create these artistic coffins to bid farewell to the deceased and send them to the afterlife. The designs of these coffins are based on the deceased's preferences and lifestyle. For many Ghanaians, they believe that after death, the deceased will have a new life in another world and will continue their profession from their previous life. Therefore, people choose to bury the deceased in beautifully crafted coffins that symbolize their profession, so that the departed can be remembered for who they were. Coffins in Ghana are not simple box-shaped structures. They can take the form of cameras, sneakers, marine creatures, lions, cats, cars, airplanes, you name it. These highly skilled carpenters can make it. Each coffin sold abroad ranges from 5,000 USD to 15,000 USD, while in Ghana it costs about 1,000 USD. What do you think about these unique coffins? Feel free to share your thoughts with me. Number 10. The place of gruesome dishes. This place is home to extremely gruesome dishes that challenge visitors who come here. Let's delve into some of the dishes in Ghana. First is the palm weevil larvae, also known as grub, which is a delicacy in some regions. Ghanaians enjoy frying, grilling, and stewing palm weevil larvae. These larvae are sold dried in some local markets. Next, locals here also consume the feces of the grass cutter, a large rodent species in Africa. Travelers find it hard to believe that Ghanaians can turn the feces of this rodent into a dish. While it might sound horrifying, the taste isn't as bad as one might think. Grass cutters, unlike other rodent species, feed only on selected plants and herbs. Their feces, after digestion, ferment, and what's excreted in the form of feces is collected by Ghanaians, soaked in water and used in soup, often eaten with fufu. Grass cutter feces are regarded as a seasoning. Moreover, the grass cutter, or cane rat, is a delicacy in some Ghanaian regions, sometimes even more expensive than chicken. Lizards are also considered a delicacy in some Ghanaian regions. Whether smoked or cooked, the taste of this reptile is highly regarded. Equally gruesome is the bat. Bats are highly valued animals in many areas of Ghana, and people even opt for bat meat instead of chicken. Lastly, there is a plethora of insects caught and sold in Ghana, particularly people who love a type of flying ant that comes out in swarms at night after heavy rain. They are believed to taste delicious. These insects are attracted to light and fall into the water, after which locals collect and fry them. Have you tried any of these dishes, or dare to try any on this list? Feel free to comment and let me know your thoughts. Number 9. Rich and delicious cuisine. Aside from the gruesome dishes mentioned above, Ghana also boasts delicious and enticing cuisine that attracts visitors to the country. Some delicious dishes I recommend you try when visiting include banku and tilapia. Banku is a staple food of Ghanaians, easy to prepare by mixing cornmeal and cassava dough together, adding water to your desired consistency. Banku and grilled tilapia is a favorite dish of Ghanaians. Almost every traveler wants to try this traditional dish. In addition, groundnut stew is a favorite dish of Ghanaians. This dish is very nutritious, made from boiled cowpea leaves mixed with salted fish, and served with eggs, sweet potatoes, bananas, and boiled butter. Boiled bananas are considered the soul of the dish. Next is kelewele, which is seen as a snack or side dish all over the capital, Accra. Its flavor is immediately loved by newcomers. It is made from fried bananas soaked in a sauce of chili, ginger, and garlic with a spicy, salty taste. It is one of the most popular dishes in Ghana. Furthermore, Ghana has red, a traditional Ghanaian dish made from a type of bean found in West Africa, palm oil, and tomatoes. The recipe is most flavorful when combined with fried plantains. This hearty stew is nutritious and suitable for everyone. Ito, or also called odokoro, is a traditional Ghanaian dish that often uses yams or sometimes bananas, mashed and eaten with various ingredients like eggs. It is delicious and nutritious. These dishes look completely different from the gruesome ones above, don't they? Would you like to try any of these? Feel free to comment with your thoughts. Number 8. The homeland of the fastest backward runner in the world. Ghana is the homeland of the fastest backward runner in the world. Ferdinand Adobo holds the world record for the fastest 100-meter backward run in just 12.7 seconds since 1984. Moreover, he is also a skilled speed juggler with the ability to kick a ball in the air as many times as possible within a short period. Adobo has won the Guinness World Record for speed juggling, and in 1999, he set his first record at the Lowell Shootout in Tucson, Arizona, by hitting the ball 136 times in 30 seconds and 262 times in a minute. Number 7. Surprising coincidence in the name John. It is often joked that people named John in Ghana might have a favorable start on the political ladder. The surprising coincidence is that all the presidents elected and appointed since 1992 in this country have been named John. For example, John Dramani Mahama is a Ghanaian politician who served as the president of Ghana from July 24, 2012 to January 7, 2017. Prior to him was John Kofi Agyekum Kufuor, who served as president from January 7, 2001 to January 7, 2009. However, currently, Ghana's president is no longer named John, but rather Nana Akufo-Addo. Number 6. The Pan Festival in Ghana. For people from Africa, Pan is a familiar term. This festival takes place in July and August and is usually held biennially in the country of Ghana. The festival was first held in 1992 with the idea of promoting and strengthening solidarity among African countries. There are countless exciting and colorful activities such as theater, poetry, dance, music performances, drums, and, most notably, the procession of tribal chiefs and their wives. They are paraded onto the stage amid the cheers of Ghanaians and the deep African drums. Before the opening day, Ghanaians prepare for this festival for a long time. Performances and colorful costumes for the festival are carefully prepared. After the ritual part, the festival part is very lively and unique, loved by tourists around the world. Black dancers with hot, agile bodies perform indigenous dances, and the most majestic drummers in the country synchronize, creating a wonderful festival atmosphere like no other. Number 5. The main language in Ghana. Two of the most popular languages are the TWI language of the Ashanti people, used in the southern and central regions, and the Dagbani language of the Dagbani people, which is more commonly used in the northern regions. The Ghanaian language is mainly maintained through oral transmission. Currently, modern Ghanaians communicate across language barriers by using English as a unifying tool. About half of the country speaks English, and it is one of the official languages of the country. Although the country is surrounded by French-speaking countries, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, and Togo, no country bordering Ghana speaks English. Number 4. Matrilineal culture in Ghana. The Akan tribe of Ghana currently has the most prevalent matrilineal society in Africa, with inheritance based on patriarchal culture. However, men still hold the main positions of power in this society. For example, while both the king and his sisters inherit royal status and wealth from their mother, the king will sit on the throne. However, the one ascending to the throne is not the son of the king, but rather the son of the king's sister. Number 3. Ghana is the world's second largest cocoa producer. According to statistics, Ghana is one of the largest cocoa producers in the world, second only to Côte d'Ivoire. Cocoa is Ghana's main agricultural export commodity, accounting for about 25.5% of the country's total export revenue. The cocoa industry is the backbone of Ghana's economy, providing employment for 800,000 farmers and other workers in cocoa processing, transportation, and trading. Ghanaian cocoa is known for its high quality and distinctive flavor, produced by smallholder cocoa farmers on small family farms. Cocoa is not exported abroad. It is sold in domestic markets to be processed into finished products and chocolate confectionery. Ghana's main cocoa importing partners are the United States, Canada, the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, Germany, Belgium, France, Spain, Japan, Thailand, China, India, Brazil, and South Africa. Number 2. Ghana has a rich cultural tradition. Ghana is the homeland of many diverse ethnic groups, each with unique customs and cultural traditions. For example, Ghanaian music is known for its lively rhythms, percussion, and vibrant vocals, from highlife to hiplife, gospel to reggae. Ghanaian dance is characterized by colorful costumes, energetic movements, and symbolic gestures reflecting the values and beliefs of the community. Ghanaian art is also renowned for its bold and vibrant colors, depicting themes of everyday life, nature, and spirituality. Additionally, the dance Agbaza is a traditional Ghanaian dance consisting of coordinated hand and foot movements. The Agbaza dance tells a colorful story and introduces the world to mysterious fragments of youth experiences in Ghana. It can also be seen as a reenactment of youth experiences while honoring shared life and happiness. Do you know any dances or songs from Ghana? Feel free to comment and share below. Number 1. Independence from colonial rule. Did you know that Ghana was the first sub-Saharan African country to gain independence from colonial rule in history? Ghana was a British colony until it gained independence on March 6, 1957, led by Ghana's first president, Kwame Nkrumah. Ghana's independence is a significant milestone in African history, inspiring other African countries to struggle for independence from colonial powers. This event marked the birth of a new era in Africa, characterized by the spirit of freedom, hope, and dignity. So, we have explored the 20 most interesting facts about the country of Ghana. What do you think about the facts I shared above? Have you visited this country and found anything interesting? Remember to comment and share your thoughts with me. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on our latest videos. See you in the next video.